fourth grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth. Breaking the rules. Keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy. Don't knock on my groove. You used to with... You stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This bitch trilly on foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
You know you're my favorite.
Even when you wander, even when you cry, even when you look me in my eyes, even when you cry, you still look good to me, 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 me. You still look good to me, 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 me. You still look good to me, 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 oh me. You still look good to me, oh, 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 oh. Isn't it you that I didn't want fraction with? Isn't it you that I didn't want fraction with? Isn't it you that I didn't want halves? Should we take flight? Yeah, we going to Mars. Yeah, now why don't you get your stuff, girl? Oh, and I wanna give you love, girl. Oh. Say hello to the, say hello to the, yeah, you know you the baddest girl. Oh, when you gonna put me on some late night calling? When you gonna take me off the late night drama? When you gonna take me into your city and cruise with me? Oh, oh, even when you wander, even when you cry,
out here faking and they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that and now like a fan. Then this gon' get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we let his man. Better come and get your man. She leaving, we ain't about to hold no hand. I just want that. Them jokes that yo keep on saying. Keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kinda like, what was that you was saying? These niggas steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with they mama rent free, they ain't paying. We hopping out with them. Get the acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. And they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. Money, then this gon' get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we at his man. Lying, these out here acting, playing. We hopping out with them. They just send that location, you know it. We slide. Let's try to say she stay and I'm tryna. Hey, this ain't boy, yo, better hide. These out here, they don't be outside. They pulling up, letting it ride. These just rap my they hopping out with that. They really be, they just doing to get by. My ain't having no aim, they just hop out, let it ride. No, we don't play that. Run up on me, he get turned into. Lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we at his man.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Los no, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get. Los no, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches. Yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero para que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper at a cloud nine. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. Swam on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen so that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, se enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera mera la nena, que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, eso no se acaba. Tengo concholos en un empada, bicho, me que piñara. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. La reina es del reino, Beatriz Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia, solo saben copiar. Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla bla bla, siempre. Y raperas que me conocen me están tirando sal, pero Visa dijo que le meta, so I'm. I got good and plenty, I know couldn't get me, I'm acting a fool if any wanna catch this fade. Súbele a mí que yo soy la dura, que te dio solo 2 rutas, tírame o si quieres hazte, wey. Díganme si así o con más lumbre, que es por costumbre, mato yo el track, no acepto no two-face, I've been choosing. Bring the hook back like, hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption, got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a gift. Los no, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when I give. Los no, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get love snow. Soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, go.
Scotching. Burning up. Hop off the phone, Courtly. I know it's so important. I'm focused on fortress. Yeah, I'm scorching. Show way out in short ditch. I rock Air Forces, don't force. Not fur, I'm racing to third this. Blow her word, blow her word. Juices and berries, ain't no perm. Ice cream, my sneaks look like big worms. Get it big, get the facial up. Never let the facial up. Get too big, get too big, get too big, big, big. That's what made me, that's what made me.
The sun's shining bright on downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Our location for today's broadcast. And thanks. Allie, take it away.
Brian, thanks.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. So here's Portland's starting group. Anthony Simons out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Simmons in at the point. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And stolen by Gobert. And Simmons, here we go. No luck on that one. Nurkic with some nice D. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Bogdanovic. James against Simmons. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. Shoots over Durant. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Takes it inside. Over Nurkic. Drilled from 11 feet out.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness. Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Durant. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
To the middle. Here's James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Outside Simmons. Here's Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Nurkic shot is good.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Simmons against James. Outside Durant. From downtown. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Their last encounter was in Portland.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Lillard into the lane. Another shot. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got his second bucket on the night.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
It's blocked by Gobert. And here's Mitchell. The 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Shot to stop the run. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bogdanovic passes to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Trailblazers, third.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Hart comes in for Damian Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Timeout called. Portland.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Dance team. Make some noise, Clone fans.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Here's Simons, defended by Gobert. Here's James. Outside Hart, clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Utah leading. Simmons, the pass to Durant. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter.
When healthy, Kevin Durant will always be in the discussion of best player in this league. He can rebound, defend, give you all the points you need, and hit big shots when needed.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. Pass to Eubanks. Durant against James. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
That free throw good from James.
You love what LeBron James brings on the court, off the court, in the community. His contributions are always front and center.
Both free throws good from James. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James against Simmons. And here's Mitchell. Hart pulls it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Durant inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Blazers making a change here. And both free throws good for Durant.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The defense is all over LeBron, so he gets physical to ensure he's fouled while shooting.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Jazz.
All right.
8 points in the quarter.
Come on, get wild with your jazz dancers.
And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. They've got Yusuf Nurkic and Fletch Simons out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Ingles in at the 3. Now here's Ingles. That's tipped. Simmons with it. Picked up by James. On the attack, Simmons. Rejected by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Ingles finds Lillard. Shoots over Durant. And sinks the 11-footer. Lillard's got 7 points in the game. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
Well, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ingles. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Durant. Over James. No good. A bit long that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lillard can't get it to go.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And that one's good. Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Pass to Lillard. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Count it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Connects on the foul line jumper. He's got 10.
From the mid-range, it's like a lay-in for KD. Easy money.
Pass to Simons. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. James against Simmons. The shot by James, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise.
Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. And stolen by Simmons. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Durant inside. Check by James. Durant, no good. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to James. Clock at 6. And he drives.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of. And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to polls.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Simmons. Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. The Jazz again can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
James. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Outside Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Here's Gobert. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. .103 left in the first half. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. James outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
Here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup. Simmons has got 8 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to James. Driving to the basket. Back to Simons. Antetokounmpo with it. Simmons defending. To the paint. Here's Lillard. It's good. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's Simmons. Give him 8. It's stolen by James. And slammed. Dunked by James.
I love the effort and energy from LeBron. He knows how to turn a steal into a score.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson, the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Simons, looking for his first basket still in this one. They've got Rudy Gobert. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Simmons in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Outside Mitchell. Utah, the rebound. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Was stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. Pass to James. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Here's Durant. And that one hits the back iron.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
So it's Utah now. Gobert passes to Simmons. Inside, here's Bogdanovic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovic work through contact on that play.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Timeout called. Portland. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Lillard outside. Gobert against Nurkic. Pass to Simons. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Now here's Simmons. He's closely guarded. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
The touch on Lillard's shot is exceptional. Making looks in the mid-range seem easy.
Time called here. Jazz decide to talk it over. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Here's Durant. 10 points for him. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Utah trailing here. Durant for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Mitchell. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Here's Durant. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside Mitchell. Let the floater go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And here's Simons outside. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Good D by Simmons. Utah shooting 34% so far in this one. Mitchell against Lillard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Simons. Simmons defending. Lillard against Mitchell. Lillard passes to James.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Lillard. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
And the Jazz call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
All right, fans, that's all for Jazz Dancers Dance Team. Make some noise for the fans.
1:49 left in the third. Simmons finds Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Lillard passes to James. Pass to Simons. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell into the lane. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to James. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. Simmons, the pass to Durant. It's stolen away. Down low and stolen by Simmons. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. And the bucket is good. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Gotta be more aware of LeBron from these in-between spots. He's money from there.
Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Lillard. No good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Damian Lillard. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Simons in at the 2.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Pass to Nurkic to the left side wing. Mitchell against Lillard.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
On defense, the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Timeout call, the Jazz.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. James passes to Antetokounmpo.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
That's his third personal.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Gobert passes to Simmons. Here's Mitchell. Over Lillard. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved. When he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
Here's Simmons. Mitchell, the pass to Simmons. Bogdanovic with it. 6 to shoot. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovic brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Timeout called, Portland. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Simons. Lillard against Mitchell. And Lillard, here we go. And Gobert with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Simmons, the pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Staying with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Mitchell against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that you're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot. poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
James attacking. Tries again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An MVP caliber talent. The rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Utah trailing here. Simmons with it. Releases. Durant's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. James. And it's James with the jam.
The veracity of LeBron on display, just tearing through the lane with ease.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant with the bucket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
For Portland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. James against Durant. James left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo with the snub. That gives him a double-double.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrate the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Durant. Second chance shot. Count it. Good. Durant's got 19 points.
You must box out Kevin Durant. When you don't, he gobbles up second chance opportunities.
James goes in. Count it. The Trailblazers lead by 11.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 11. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Player of the game, LeBron James.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Minute 32 left in the game. Pass to Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And Gobert with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Simons. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Bogdanovich.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Trailblazers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
A line change here for Utah. And Utah has possession. It's a 13-point game. Bledsoe against Clarkson. It's stolen by Dunn. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's good.
LeBron James.
And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
From deep, Conley drains the triple.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
James outside. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Damian, even through some tough losses, the resilience of this team is evident. Can you explain it?
We do everything together. Whether we win or we lose, everybody's mood in the locker room is the same. When we get on the bus after games, everything is the same. And we just stuck together. It got a little bit rough, over the losing streak. But I think because we did stick together, we was able to come out tonight and beat a good team.
It's great to see. Thanks, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Hey, gotta have drive like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past 200 on the dash. On my way to make a move, yeah, been on the wave. Call clear for the proof. Big number one topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slow me down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no red, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realest be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have drive like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You
all gonna come in together like this. Here we go. Hey yo, rapping just a rap, what the happened to that? Mainstream took a hold on my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some I dash that. I rhyme for the love of it, this right here is my covenant. Since I was a young and eating cheese from the government, come on now. No matter where you at up in the world, we going now. Me and my dogs do it different, yeah, that's on the pound. If you wanna know what we on right now, listen to the sound. I listen to the sound. I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Yeah, you know we bringing that heat like AU. Back in the day in G-Berg, I was wondering rock one. Trying to make it out, I was a fish in a small pond. My word is bond, we had something going on. I played all the parties and sang the lottie-dotties. I picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I drove the Impalas with cats, had bodies. I hit the studio, you know I left the track body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, oh, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but a leprechaun. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies, the niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get them in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping to me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. Why, yeah.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. That I say when I'm, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like a boss. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass up, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't bill, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got Gophers my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the boss.
Yeah. My one's right. Yeah. My one's white, but I'm black. Iverson. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club, I was 21. Now.
How is that for a gorgeous sight? Gold. before we...
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. They've got Zach LaVine. Vucevic is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's DeRozan in at the point. And for Washington, Antetokounmpo is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Durant. And it's Beal in at the point. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's LaVine. Goes back up. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's stolen by Vucevic. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Beal can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's James. Here's DeRozan. Porzingis with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Durant. Tries again, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. James finds LaVine. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, that's a tough shot. LaVine showing some intensity inside.
Now here's Durant. And the pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And checking out some stats for LaVine. He's coming off an excellent season. 7th in scoring, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific and sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now here's Kuzma. KD passes to Beal. LeBron against Durant. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
James has a 2-pointer. That shot off. The Wizards with the lead. Porzingis passes to Giannis. Elbow shot. Levine with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Porzingis kicks to Durant. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. KD's gone 1 of 4 so far. Now DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes.
Right at the free throw line. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Beal against LeBron. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
James outside. Into the lane. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Porzingis finds Giannis. Turn around Jay. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Giannis with some nice D. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Kuzma with it. Picked up by Davis. Kuzma, right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Ryan is checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto subbed in for Durant. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Tony Bradley comes in for Anthony Davis. Williams, he's checked in for James. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DeMar DeRozan. Beal gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Ball. They could use a bucket. Misses from close range. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way.
It matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Levine. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Thomas Bryant. Avdia out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Neto in at the point. Here's Neto after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Giannis outside. To the middle. Here's Bryant. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Outside, Williams. Down low. Shot clock at 5 from 12 feet out. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Inside. It's stolen by Bradley. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Neto. He's covered by Ball. Here's Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And that one falls for Gafford. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Hachimura. Kick out to Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Neto, and Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine.
First team foul. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
For the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Raul Neto. And the Bulls making a change here as well. DeRozan's checked in. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Wizards with another miss. Outside, Levine. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's on Zach LaVine. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Now here's James. And they double up LeBron. LaVine wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night. And Beal kicks to Gafford. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. On the wing, James. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Beal. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
Zinkus, he's checked in for Washington. Durant comes in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's James. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Beal, the pass to KD. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Ryan is checked in for Washington. Here's KD. And the rejection by LeBron.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Now here's Beal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Pass to Durant.
2 minutes.
Will it go? LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, such a quick release. Zach LaVine and a catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Now the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Porzingis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
In for Washington. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Beal. They need this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, you guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
outside. Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. James in the post. Guarded by Kuzma. LeBron, good.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Keeping the paint tight is key. Thanks very much, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Some struggles for Chicago in the first quarter. Abysmal shooting from the field, miss after miss, and unable to get into any kind of rhythm. They simply could not put together an efficient offensive run. The second quarter was a huge turnaround as they came on strong, turning the tables and outscoring them by a wide margin, and now enjoy the 7-point lead. What'd you think, Shaq? And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bulls leading by 7. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got DeRozan. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Vucevic. And it's LaVine at the 2 guard.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Fade away. The shot by Beal, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
DeRozan surveying the D. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma. Chicago grabs the miss. Davis up top, guarded by Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. to the paint. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5 now.
You know, we talk often about the importance of confidence. Kristaps Porzingis has plenty of that from beyond the arc.
Levine finds James. Here's the 3. Levine's shot is on.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Durant against Davis. Outside Durant. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Porzingis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Passes to Levine. And he drives in, and he makes good on the layup. He's got 14.
Well, in a screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
Beal taking his time here. Pass to Durant. Over LeBron. No good from Durant. And it's Davis with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Outside DeRozan. He dishes it to LeBron. And they double it LeBron. Levine for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Zach Levine, such tremendous lift on his jumper. How about that from range?
Beal the pass to Porzingis. Giannis outside. The pass to Beal. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Goes and dishes to LeBron. Drives to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Durant, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
KD against Levine. Back to LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the lane. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Gafford. Outside, KD. And the shot goes in. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Beal, and Washington again with the bucket.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
James against Kuzma. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Beal. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford.
Kristaps Porzingis.
1:16 left in the third. Clock at 6. Beal, that's for 2. Beal can't get that one to fall. The Bulls leading by 7. Up top, DeRozan. He's covered by Beal. DeRozan, that's good.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Outside, KD. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take
possession to the Bulls.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, James. Antetokounmpo defending, and it's Davis finishing it off.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate. Turn the lights out.
Vucevic against Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Vucevic. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
The Wizards.
And that one falls for Beal.
We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
DeRozan against Beal. Now, here's DeRozan. Passes it to LeBron. Shoots over Kuzma. Off target with that shot. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by 9. They'll be back shortly, live from... Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the load. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's
a little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. Do you think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect. And let's just see how they respond.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Durant is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Porzingis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Chalk up 2 there. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Levine, that shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Here's Beal. Great D that time from Davis.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill and putting it to work here.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Beal against Levine. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. James in the post. Durant's there. Good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
LeBron against Durant. Over LeBron. And it's Durant missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They played a...
Zach Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Pass to KD. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. KD passes to Porzingis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Beal's shot is good.
Off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And I just love how assertive he's been at the offensive end tonight. That's really come across in his passing. He's been decisive, knowing just where to go with the ball and making some great feeds. The D hadn't been able to figure out what to do against this guy.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Takes it inside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
hands you clap if you. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk B stated all the way. The super easy modest MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by law. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. To the at the top is where he'll be. At is us, call us odd. Girls come in, you won't be bored. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dancing till your breath is gone.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. For the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard when I said it. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun up like a stunner do it. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name a who got a better flow, cause she can hang it up just like a telephone. This leak me up with the party on. 10K to let it come see it. Friends there now make it come treat it. Me and make it come. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jewelry be called like the temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heaven is shit, then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go.
When you try with your best smile, you didn't move me just one bit. I guess something's gotta give. Remedies used to work, it never hurts. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Yeah. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Yeah. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination. Before I had to say please. all tied up, blocks and kicks. We were just a pair of kids. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination. Before I had to say please.
Wait. Hey D, hey B, head of our, hey Ma, hey NG, A1.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Raptors. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get... Allie, it's all you.
Brian, the Spurs, they are...
Dry as ever, Allie. Thank you. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Fred VanVleet.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
So the Raptors starting five, Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's LeBron James, then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Davis in at the 4. And for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Here's San Antonio now.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than VanVleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Now here's Murray. Over VanVleet. Offensive rebound. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And we're about a minute into the first. To the inside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Richardson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Davis. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Now here's Richardson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Van Vliet finds James. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
James passes to Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your first Fletch squad. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your first Fletch squad.
As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A., especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
Now, here is James. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo to win the run. Rebound by the Raptors.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet. And he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
The first one falls. That one's no good. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Outside Richardson. Over Van Vliet. That one a little long. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Pass to James. Up and over Richardson. And the Raptors miss again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Van Vliet against Richardson. Back to Durant to end the drought.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by San Antonio. James goes in. San Antonio with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Pascal Siakam, his first personal foul.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Shooting one.
What's up?
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Toronto calls timeout.
Toronto timeout.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet got a hand on it.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end. And you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Outside Murray. Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 5.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Spurs. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Durant, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks. Well, you look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Pirtle a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
And that one misses. You know, Clark, on a per-minute basis, Pirtle's shot blocking and rebounding are near elite.
They really are, B.A., and it's hard for the average fan to pick up on that, but his game is not flashy. It's all substance, and he's got excellent timing at the defensive end and catches just about everything at the offensive end.
And he sinks the second. 1:03 left now in the first quarter. Siakam with it. Nice D from Durant.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Murray. Durant against Anunoby. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Van Vliet outside. From behind the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Durant. Outside Richardson. Shoots over Siakam. Misses off the right iron. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
The open shot by Van Vliet nails the wide open jumper. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Murray passes to Poeltl. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Checked by Davis. Now Durant. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
The shot by Poeltl no good. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poeltl. Rebounded by Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. And they get it back. Anunoby passes to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. James comes in for Trent. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition 1 seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Kept alive.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Poeltl. And here's Murray. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Murray. On the wing, Richardson. Anunoby covering. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Siakam's got 6 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's Durant with a drive. Looking to win the drought. And it's good for 2. He has 6.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll. VA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Now, here is James. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Durant. He's got 6. Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Over on Anunoby. Murray, no good. And Davis standing 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Outside Durant. And it's blocked by Davis.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Down low. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Van Vliet left side. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. San Antonio now. 9-point game. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Durant against Siakam. San Antonio again missing.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Fires the 3. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Durant. No good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Now the Raptors with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Anunoby against Richardson. And Anunoby gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the wing, Durant. Check by James. Durant, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Anunoby passes to James. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Second chance effort, and the bucket by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has stick intuitiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. James has got his first basket.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So the Raptors 5 right now. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's Durant. Murray finds Richardson. Over Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. James has got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Richardson. Shot clock at 5. The deep 3 from Durant. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spots. Many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron, would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Murray against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Launches it. Van Vliet misses. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Richardson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Over James. They get it again. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got 5.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Van Vliet, pass to Siakam. To the inside. Davis goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Give him 8.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Davis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
James against Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The putback.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The Spurs have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Durant. 4-3. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Well, you know, in high school he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Anunoby can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Murray. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Siakam. It doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. Pass to Murray. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Now here's Durant. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Durant's got 11 points.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Siakam with it. Richardson picks him up. Anunoby can't get it to go. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 23% so far.
It's tipped. And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
1:27 left in the third.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Durant, no good. The Raptors shooting just about 33% since this second half started. From 9 feet out. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Richardson. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step, and he can finish when he gets to the rim.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Richardson against Anunoby. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the three.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 13 points.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Here's James. No good. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We got to really snatch the ball. You know, it's a real physical game. We've had a lot of times where we could have gotten control of a 50-50 ball, and they're getting it. They're being real physical. You got to grab it, snatch it, like it's the end of the world if you don't get them.
Yeah, Greg Popovich knows a few things about competing. Knows how to push his guys' buttons.
Yeah, it's the toughness he's emphasizing here. Not challenging his guys per se, just telling them the truth.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here is James. Oh, denied by Durant. Richardson against James. Here's Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet, the pass to Davis. Basket's good.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That free throw good from Davis.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Now here's Durant. Murray up top. He's covered by Siakam. Murray's shot is good.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Double team on James. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. They get it back.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
San Antonio trailing here. San Antonio calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now, here is James. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. And Antetokounmpo the bucket. Oh, the assist by Murray.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now here's Durant. They kick it out to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Davis finds Siakam. James against Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
On the wing, Durant. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. James passes to Siakam. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Durant. Back to Murray. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Now here's Siakam. Here's James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, Siakam with the block. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3-ball. And again, no good by Toronto.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over James. Murray, no good. The Raptors shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. James, outside.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 minutes remaining.
James against Durant. James with the block.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejecting.
James against Antetokounmpo. James outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Tries to break his ice. And it's James with the jam.
Guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Durant against Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Now here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Raptors lead by 8. The Spurs have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Pass to James. Going inside, Davis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Shooting for Toronto, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the... Oh, my goodness! Disrespect!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
14 foul. At the line for the Raptors, Fred Van Vliet. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for 3. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Toronto, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. To the right side, from deep, Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. So it's Toronto picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, it wasn't pretty, but a win's a win. What do you take away from a game like this one?
You got to win all different type of ways. You know, you didn't play well offensively. It was an ugly game. But good teams find a way to get a game where you just don't play so well. And that's the defense I'll be talking about. You got to be able to defend when you don't make shots. And we didn't make no shots, but we defended.
You do whatever it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.